Once you meet with a TurboTax expert who will do your taxes for you, you're free to do not taxes. Show your eyes things that are not taxes. Show your brain things that are not taxes.
Ahem. There we go. We back, baby. Yes, sir. What is up, YouTube? How are we doing? I am excited for some World Baseball Classic baseball, and I hope you guys are as well. We've got Mexico versus Team Puerto Rico starting here in just a moment. I am very excited. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. A lot going on. A lot going on recently in the news regarding the World Baseball Classic. A lot of people, not a lot of people, mainly just one very loud minority talking about the World Baseball Classic not being the best. But I personally love it, and I hope you guys are as well. It's time for Puerto Rico versus Mexico. So, how's everybody been doing? I'm curious who you guys have winning, because it is going to be very, very exciting. Hold on. This should be a really good matchup. Team Mexico had a pretty solid run when it comes to the the first pool. I'm trying to get logged in. I think that's my new. I had to reactivate. I had to get a new free trial on Fubo TV in order to watch the World Baseball Classic again. We're in, and we're ready to go. Let me go Fox Sports 1. Yes, sir. Show me the money. Continue. 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 Show me the money. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Beautiful. All right, so we got Mexico, Puerto Rico starting in just a minute. As I was saying, of course, we have a whole lot going on recently. Edwin Diaz got injured in Puerto Rico's last game. Sabro talked to this cat Christian last night, who you auditioned for the Toy Soldiers with. I remember that dude. Trumpet player. Good guy. We're friends on Facebook. Anyways, like I say, Puerto Rico, Edwin Diaz got injured in their last game, so there's been a whole lot of conversations about whether or not players should be participating in the World Baseball Classic. So definitely an interesting dialogue going on around the game of baseball. I personally think that obviously the World Baseball Classic is a great thing for sports, and it's really stupid to limit players from participating in it just because one player got injured in a very freak accident that's like a 1 in a million chance. So personally, I think that's kind of dumb, but I want to know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. We've got Julio Urias and Team Mexico starting off on the bump here as the home team. Puerto Rico 3-1 in pool play. They beat the Dominican Republic to advance, but as we mentioned, their closer Edwin Diaz went down in the last game. So if they make it to the ninth inning, it's a close game. They're really going to be missing Edwin Diaz's, of course, elite stuff on the mound. So that's going to be a little tough for them. Making myself a little michelada in honor of Mexico. I'm personally rooting for Mexico in this one. I want to know who you guys are rooting for, though. I know Puerto Rico has a big baseball fan base, so I feel like the Puerto Rican crowd is going to be very loud, and even though they're technically the away team, I imagine they'll have a home team feel to this game. All right, so Puerto Rico's lineup, we got Francisco Lindor, Kike Hernandez, and Velasquez. I'll be honest, couldn't tell you who that is. Nelson Velasquez. Not gonna lie, don't know who this dude is. But anyways, Nelson Velasquez in the 3-hole. I believe that's Emmanuel Rivera batting 4th, Javi Baez batting 5th, Eddie Rosario batting 6th, Christian Vasquez, and then N. Soto. I also don't know who that is. Couple of unknowns. Neftali Soto. This Puerto Rico lineup is really is really not all that impressive. especially when it comes to Puerto Rican lineups we've seen in the past that have featured the names such as Carlos Correa and, of course, the aforementioned Javi Baez and Francisco Lindor. So we'll see what Puerto Rico can get done. I am very, very surprised that they made it past the Dominican Republic. I honestly, in my predictions video, didn't give them a chance to move on. So the fact that they've made it even this far, to me, is very impressive, and I feel like they've already overachieved a bit. So we'll see if they can keep that going. All the odds are against Puerto Rico again. Apparently no one has seen the last 3 World Baseball Classics. I know, but let's look at let's go back to the 2017 WBC. 2017 World Baseball Classic. Let me go to my screen. By the way, Milka is here behind me. I don't know if you can see her. Oh, just kidding. She's over there. My girlfriend's dog is here joining us for this watch party. But let's look it up. I feel like the 2017 WBC didn't really have... Puerto Rico didn't really have... They had a much better roster than they do this year. So let's take a look. They had Jose Barrios, who was a good pitcher back then. Alex Claudio's a name. Edwin Diaz, of course, was on this one. Jorge Lopez is fantastic. Seth Lugo's pretty good. Emilio Pagano's pretty good back then. J.C. Romero's a name. Hector Santiago. Giovanni Soto. Yadier Molina. Roberto Perez. Javier Baez. Carlos Correa's a big name that they're missing. Carlos Beltran's a pretty big name. Angel Pagan. I guess they really overperform every year. Damn, that's really not that good of a roster. I guess the only bat that I'm really missing with Puerto Rico is Carlos Correa. It really feels like there's a hole in their lineup without Correa there. So, let's go. All right, let's take a look at Team Mexico's starting lineup. Puerto Rico starting Marcus Stroman on the mound, commonly referred to as Marcus Stromid by the general public, but, you know, don't tell him that too loud or you might get blocked on Twitter. We've got Randy Arozarena leading off for Team Mexico, Alex Verdugo in the 2-hole, Joey Meneses, a nemesis, I should call him, at the number 3 spot. Rowdy Tellez DHing, batting 4th. Isaac Paredes at 3rd base in the 5-hole. Luis Arias at 2nd base, batting 6th. Alan Trejo at shortstop, batting 7th. Alec Thomas in center field. And then Austin Barnes behind the dish for this one. Should be a pretty damn good game, and we are underway with the first 3 pitches being thrown. We've got ourselves a 1-2 count to Francisco Lindor. I would definitely give Mexico the edge in this one, but as you said in the comments, Puerto Rico has a good history in the World Baseball Classic of overperforming, so we'll see what they can do. They've lost the last 2 World Baseball Classic finals in 2013 and 2017. Fouls off another one. We still got a 1-2 count here. Austin Barnes, the most underrated catcher in the league. He is very good. I don't know. He's probably the best backup catcher in the league. You'd say that. It's tough because he's not better than Will Smith, so you can't really give him that many reps. A nice foul ball by Lindor there. All right. 1-2 to Francisco Lindor. Mr. Smile, they call him. Struck him out on a high fastball for the first out of the game. Julio Urias, 5 pitches, 1 strikeout. Beauty, beauty, beauty of an at-bat right there. Attaboy. Attaboy. So I got Julio Urias pitching this game. I would assume Patrick Sandoval would take on the U.S. roster once again, if they do end up in the semis, either the U.S. or Venezuelan roster. So we will see what happens, but Urias has got to get him through this game first. First pitch is a called strike on the outside corner to Kike Hernandez. You'll remember Kike Hernandez was on fire in the 2021 postseason. So he's no stranger to the big stage. Way outside for ball one. 1-1 count. He would be starting on most teams because Will Smith goes under the radar. That's fair. That's fair. Catcher's just such a tough position. I feel like hardly any teams have a good catching situation. You know? Obviously, the Phillies have a good catching situation. The Orioles, the Dodgers, the Braves. And after that, I feel like it's a pretty steep drop-off. The Cardinals have a pretty solid catching situation. But not a lot of teams have a good catcher, a good starting catcher, and a solid backup. So, very tough position to fill nowadays. All right, 2-2 to Kike Hernandez now. Fastball just catches the corner, and he fouls it off. And another ball up and away. We got a 3-2 count. Julio Urias being very careful with Kike Hernandez. He knows he's a big on-base threat. Walked him. Walked him. Nothing on the inner half of the plate to speak of in that at-bat. Masterful pitching. Austin Barnes has a career 12% walk rate. That's crazy. Am I the only one who thinks that all catchers should be really good at walking? Wouldn't that just make sense? Wouldn't it just make sense if all catchers were good at walking? Like, how are you spend your entire time behind the plate calling a game? Shouldn't you have an idea of what's coming on every pitch as a catcher? I feel like catchers should be the best hitters in the lineup, you know? Oh, shit. The guy whose name I still don't know. Nelson Velasquez. What did Nelson Velasquez do? Looks like we're going to get a 2-out base runner here. Two-out single for Nelson Velasquez into center field. We got runners on first and third now. Kike Hernandez gets to third base. I don't know why I said 2-out base hit. I meant to say 1-out base hit. Still got the double play ball in order, but Puerto Rico's cooking here. Who let Puerto Rico cook? 98 miles per hour on that single there. Oh. Excuse me. Julio Urias is going to get so overpaid this offseason. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I feel like once Foolish Bailey says he doesn't like a pitcher, a lot of people start to hate on them. And I personally don't think Julio Urias is going to be that bad. I think he won't have as good of a season as he had in 2022, but I don't think he's going to have a bad year. Whew. All right. 1-1. Fouled it off. Ooh. Verdugo almost caught that, but I feel like that would have been a bad idea. You almost don't want to catch that. If he had caught that, the run's definitely scoring. All right, 1-1 to Emmanuel Rivera. Emmanuel Rivera. Way low, 2-1. Way low, 2-1. Austin Barnes all over it. Smothers it. Beautiful block by Austin Barnes there. Keeps the runner at first. Oh, shit. That's a bad place. That's a bad spot to miss. What did Emmanuel Rivera do? Emmanuel Rivera with a sac fly, and Puerto Rico is up 1-0 here in the first. Early lead for Puerto Rico. Yeah, it was a tough play for Verdugo to make. Gave it the old college try. Puerto Rico up 1-0 early. The crowd going wild. Of course, Miami a hot spot for Puerto Ricans. SJ12, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How we doing? I don't think he'll be bad this year, but he isn't a pitcher I would want to invest long-term with questionable shoulder and inability to go deep into games. Didn't he throw a lot of innings last year? 175 innings last year. That's nothing to scoff at. I wouldn't say he's made out of glass or anything. I feel like he's been the most reliable Dodgers starter the last 2 years. Because nobody else has been reliable. Dustin May's been hurt. Kershaw's been hurt. Feels like everyone's been hurt. Everyone say hi to Milka. Hi, Milka. Cute. All right. 2 down now. Runner on first. Gotta limit the damage here. Get it done, Julio. Gotta limit the damage any way you can. See Angels legend Benji Gill in the background, the manager of Team Mexico. The game plan against Javi Baez is to not throw anything in the strike zone and let him get himself out. His shoulder is a ticking time bomb, though. Why is that? What's wrong with his shoulder? I'll be honest, I have no idea. I feel like he had a shoulder injury in the past, but I can't remember. I don't know how he got a piece of that one. 1-2. 1-2 to Javi Baez. Here comes the 5th pitch of the at-bat. Let's see it, baby. I almost spit out my drink. Javi Baez with a 2-out, 2-run dinger. Wow. Javier Baez leaves the yard. Haven't seen that since 2016. Haven't seen that since 2016. Sheesh. Javier Baez with his first home run of the WBC. And Mexico's out to, or sorry, Puerto Rico's out to a 3-0 lead already. Wow. And Puerto Rico's all out of the dugout ready for him. Javi Baez. Wow. You're right. Julio Urias is cooked. Fully cooked. Fully cooked. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Fully cooked Julio Urias. Julio Urias. Barbecue chicken alert. Yikes. Yikes, Julio. Patrick Sandoval should have started this game. I'm just saying. I'm just saying Patrick Sandoval should have started this game. We're all thinking it. I'm just going to say it out loud. Patrick Sandoval should have started this game. Back-to-back home runs? Are you kidding? Back-to-back home runs. Julio Urias is fully cooked. Stick a fork in him. He's done. Dead center for Eddie Rosario. That ball never stood a chance. That ball never stood a chance. That ball never stood a chance. 4-0 Puerto Rico in the first. Puerto Rico is well on their way to losing in their third straight finals. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't believe what I am seeing here. I don't believe what I'm seeing. Well, I kind of do. Julio Urias is kind of cooked, but still, man. Put me out there. I'm a lefty. I can pitch. Put me in, coach. My elbow's kind of cooked, but I'll be fine. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Might need to throw Patrick Sandoval out there just to limit the damage. This got out of hand quick. It was 1-0 with 2 outs and a runner on first. And just like that, 3 pitches later, it is 4-0. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What up, Alex? How we doing, my guy? Welcome back. Let me give you a
man of faith.
Give me one of those. Give me one of those. It's been a minute since I've used that sound. Wow. 4-0 Puerto Rico. 4-0 Puerto Rico, and Javi Baez is throwing Gatorade in the sky. 2-1 now to Christian Vasquez. He homered in their last game against the Dominican Republic. Patrick Sandoval should have started this game if they wanted a good chance to win. Because then it's like they were thinking they were already past Puerto Rico. Man, it's a bummer. Big bummer, man. Whew. Mexico's going to have to put up some runs. Mexico's going to have to put up some runs, man. Sandy would have thrown a 65. Sorry. Sandy would have thrown a 65 pitch complete game shutout, unlike this scrub. That is correct. Sandy would have already been through 5 innings with this pitch count. That's not true. We can't throw a strike to save his life. But it's fine. We love Sandy. By the way, everybody say hi to Milka. Did we all say hi to Milka? We all said hi to Milka? Yeah? Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? There she is. There she is. All right, back to the game. 3-2 count still to Christian Vasquez. Julio Urias has walked 1, given up 4 earned runs, including 2 home runs. And he only has the 1 strikeout of Francisco Lindor. And he gets him to line out. That's going to end the first, but not before Puerto Rico takes a commanding lead. Can Mexico get it done? Whew. You play me in MLB The Show? Nice. You probably beat me. I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm solid. I'm a solid MLB The Show player, I'd say. That is yummy. That is yummy. I'm doing a michelada right now, in case you couldn't tell. Gotta do it for Team Mexico, right? Gotta do it for Team Mexico. I'm also trying out a new music in the background today because I keep getting copyrighted for the other one, and I don't know why. It bugs me because that's like the only music I've liked using, or like at least copyrighted music, copyright-free music I've liked. It's lit. We got our glass all tahined out. And then we pour it in, baby. We pour it in. Yes, sir. Beauty. Beauty. Wonderful homemade michelada. Cheers. All right. You won 4-3. Good for you, man. Must be nice. I haven't played MLB The Show in a minute, so I'm really hoping to get back into it this year. I am going to buy the game. I'll be streaming it early on. We'll see if I stick with it this year, though. 2022 shutouts leader Patrick Sandoval. Did he actually lead the league in shutouts? I'd have to look that up. I have to look that up. Let's find out. I wouldn't be surprised. There were a lot of Angels shutouts last year. Well, nobody threw more than 2. Sandy had one. Reed Detmers had one. We had 2 complete game shutouts. I'm just saying. We also were the victim of 2 shutouts. LOL. It's fine. I'm so excited for baseball season, though. I hope you guys are, too. I'll be streaming I'm going to try to stream 1 game a week during baseball season. All right, we got big game Randy Arozarena coming up to the dish. He's been killing it this World Baseball Classic. If you've got a big game, a big spot, this is not the guy you want to be facing. Luckily, they got a commanding lead early, so this leadoff home run isn't going to hurt him too much. Patrick Sandoval would have struck out the side of Puerto Rico, and Mexico would have batted. Absolutely. What's up, Shohei Ohtani, biggest fan? How we doing? Wait until Shohei throws 250 innings and 30 starts. I'm ready to see it, man. I'm ready to see it. That's what we need. Oh, man. That's delicious. You think Ohtani will get traded? I think the Angels are too stupid. I think they're going to go full Colorado Rockies and let him walk in free agency. Wow, they got Randy out. Spot wasn't big enough. They got Randy out. I haven't seen it yet. Wow, weak ground out up the middle. Javi Baez got it easily. Rough throw, though. Meneses had to make a play there. We need Rendon healthy this year? Absolutely. Rendon healthy would be great. I've told you guys my what's it called? My equation, I guess. My things that need to happen in order for the Angels to contend. Gotta have health of Trout, Ohtani, and Rendon. Taylor Ward's got to stay hot. You need good, solid production. Whew! So close. Verdugo almost beat that out. We got 2 down early here. Just 5 pitches for Stroman so far. You got to have Ben Joyce up. Ben Joyce has got to be up, and he's got to be the closer. You need good bullpen performances out of Estevez, out of Loop, out of Moore, and Tepera. At least 2 of those guys. You think the Angels re-sign Ohtani? I don't think so. I don't know. Only if they contend this year, and I don't have a whole lot of faith in that happening. Puerto Rico's going to lose their best starting pitcher when celebrated. Puerto Rico lost their closer, yes, during their celebration. Much akin to the Kendrys Morales injury. I was actually at that game when Kendrys Morales hit a walk-off grand slam and hurt himself celebrating. Yeah, that was a weird feeling. The stadium was rocking, then all of a sudden the stadium was completely silent. And then I remember watching him drive away. Get drove over to the hospital. Loop needs to go. I would love it. If Loop starts to struggle, I would love for them to release him. I would love it. Living in Australia, what would be the best site to buy an Angels jersey? Well, it depends if you care about the quality of it. If you want a nice one, I'd buy it straight from MLB.com or MLB Shop. Sometimes they have good discounts. I'm not sure how their shipping works internationally. If that site doesn't work, I've ordered jerseys from DHgate before. That gray jersey in the background, I don't know if you can see it. That gray jersey there, the Walsh one, that one's from DH Gate. It's pretty solid. It's pretty decent quality, but it's noticeably worse quality than the authentic ones. So, if you don't care about the quality, I would recommend DH Gate. You can get them for like $20. And you can customize the player you get on the back. All right, a quick 1-2-3 inning for Marcus Stroman, and Mexico's in trouble early. If Morales didn't hurt himself, he would have signed. We wouldn't have signed Pujols. I don't know. I still think we would have. Artie Moreno loves signing big free agents. He loves signing big free agents. You know Artie. He wanted to sign Trey Turner this offseason. That would have been a disaster. I honestly just want the Angels to make the playoffs so everyone gets shut up. I want to go on my victory lap. I want to go on my victory lap of all the haters. That'd be so satisfying, you know? Sorry, I'm adding someone to our fantasy group chat. I'm running a fantasy league this year, so I think I'm going to sign, I think I'm going to stream our draft. So I'll stream my fantasy draft. Is that something you guys want to see? What's the most nice stadium? I think Wrigley. The best stadium I've ever been to is probably still Oracle Park in San Francisco, then SunTrust or Truist, and after that, I would probably say Fenway. So those are my easy top 3 I've been to. I think the best stadium in baseball for me is either Coors Field, that I haven't been to, Coors, or PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Either of those two are beautiful in my opinion, so those two are at the top of my bucket list. Trey Turner sucks when the pressure is on him to defend. Yeah, I just think that contract's a disaster for the Phillies. Neftali Soto strikes out on 3 pitches. Julio Urias, same stuff, different day. We got the first batter striking out. Let's see if the rest of the inning stays the same as last time. Julio Urias, you'll remember, pitched the final out of the Mickey Mouse 2020 World Series winning Los Angeles Dodgers. If that's what you want to call it, World Series winning. Martin Maldonado coming to the dish. Maldonado was the catcher for the perfect, quote-unquote, perfect game they threw. It was 8 innings of perfection. Not quite a full perfect game. Wait, did Ben Joyce actually hit 104 today? All right, still 4-0 Puerto Rico. We got an 0-2 count to Martin Maldonado. Possibly the worst hitter in all of baseball. Former Angel, by the way. Terrible hitter, but also possibly the best defensive catcher in baseball. Calls a great game and definitely helps the pitching staff improve. Yeah, I know. The Angels should have made the playoffs in 2020. They were close. The Rangers actually almost helped them make the postseason. All the Angels had to do was win their 2 games in Los Angeles against the Dodgers. They had to win 2 games against the Dodgers, and they would have made it. But they sat Trout for those games as if they gave up. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. Maldonado batting a surprising 500 this at WBC. And he strikes out. Struck him out swinging on a 93-mile-per-hour fastball at his eyes. We're back to the top of the order. Francisco Lindor ready to take another stab at it. Urias with 3 strikeouts here in the top of the second. Lindor fouls off the first pitch as a changeup low. Puerto Rico's so underrated every year, man. And I underrated them. I fell into the trap of underrating Puerto Rico again. That's my bad. Shouldn't have underrated them. It just feels like they're a finals magnet. Swinging strike. We're 0-2. I love how Astros fans act like Maldonado is some magical defensive wizard that is the sole reason their pitching is good. When they threw a no-hitter in the World Series with him not even playing. I think it's true, though. Maldonado is a fantastic defensive catcher. If you look at the stats. Let's take a look. 89th percentile in pop time to second base. 55th percentile, so it says he's about league average when it comes to framing. But overall, he's been a very valuable catcher over the last, very long time, it feels like. Yeah. Feels like he's been a great defensive catcher for a long time. So it's definitely hard to find a good defensive catcher as well. Lindor strikes out for the second time today. 3 straight strikeouts for Julio Urias. And we got ourselves heading to the bottom of the second here. See if Mexico can get something started. There we go. All right. 4-0 Puerto Rico, man. Crazy game. Crazy start of the game, at least. Let me take a look. My ESPN Fantasy League. Fantasy. There we go. League home members. All right, so I got one more. So I have 4 more spots to fill currently. Lit. All right. This fantasy league's shaping up to be pretty solid. I'm excited for it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Rowdy Tellez leading off the bottom of the second for Team Mexico. Marcus Stroman made pretty quick work of the Mexican roster in the first. Look up how to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it. Why don't you tell me? Is it Urias? Urias? I don't know. I've always pronounced it Urias. This is the first time hearing of it. First pitch to him is a called strike, up and in. Let's see it, baby. What do you got for me, Rowdy? Rowdy Tellez, I think, is going to be very solid this season. Got a lot of faith in him. And he lines out on the second pitch. Second pitch of the inning. Marcus Stroman, man. It's the never-ending story. Is Marcus Stroman a good pitcher? The world may never know. In the World Baseball Classic, yes, he is a good pitcher. Outside of that, I don't know. So whoever wins this game will play Japan in the semifinals, yes. Urias. Urias? Urias? Julio Urias. Like that? Urias? Is it one syllable or two? Or no? Urias? Urias. I don't know. I don't know. Urias. Isaac Paredes! Let's go! Team Mexico gets on the board, baby! Team Mexico is on the board. Isaac to the moon and back. Beautiful piece of hitting there for the Tampa Bay Rays shortstop. Absolutely crushed it over the left center wall. Not an easy task in Miami. We got a 4-1 ball game. Mexico coming back here. Beautiful piece of hitting. Beautiful piece of hitting right there. Let's see the StatCast on that. See the StatCast on all these home runs. Isaac Paredes with the furthest hit ball of the game. That's 412 feet, and he puts the sombrero on in the dugout to celebrate. We got 104 mile per hour exit velocity, 412 feet on a line with a 24-degree launch angle. That ball was pretty crushed. Eddie Rosario's home run in the first was 409 feet. Meanwhile, Javi Baez's was only 367. So the furthest hit ball and the hardest hit ball of the game now belongs to Isaac Paredes after that. Beauty. Everything in Spanish is phonetic. If you know the sounds of all the vowels, you can read anything. Usually I'm pretty solid when it comes to pronunciations in Spanish. But I don't know. Urias. All right. We got out number 2 here. Out number 2 here. I'm almost done with my michelada, man. Big sad. Big sad. That ball was smoked into right field. Sheesh. How hard did he hit that? Looked a lot harder off the bat. It says 80 miles per hour on the exit velo. This is a solid matchup. Absolutely, I agree. Winner of this goes on to play Japan. So, big matchup here for the Japanese baseball fans. Good morning from Asia. Good morning. What part of Asia, Andy? Ooh, fouled it off. Fouls off the first one. Alan Trejo. Let's see it, baby. Let's take a look. Where are them hidden? Oh, Alex, I'm not going to lie to you, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I got some. I got some. I got some peanut butter cups. Don't test me. I need Team Mexico to score some runs first, man. I need Team Mexico to score some runs first before I break out the peanut butter cups. I need Team Mexico to score some runs. Hi from Japan. Hello from Japan. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Let's see it. You are Valenzuela? What do you mean you are Valenzuela? Do you mean you are Venezuela? USA or Venezuela? That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm trying to figure out why sometimes things show up only on the chat box down here and they don't show up in there. Alan Trejo gets out and we got ourselves a 1, 2, 3, 4 inning, with the exception being the solo shot from our boy Isak Paredes. We got ourselves a ball game, baby. 3-run ball game. It's anyone's game at this point. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right. We're all Team Mexico fans, by the way. We're all rooting for Team Mexico. Sheesh. Yep. That was pretty fire. That was pretty fire. I love me a good michelada. Love me a good michelada. Whew. I'm sore, man. Went to the gym yesterday. Your boy's dying. Your boy's dying. All right. Murakami hit 2 doubles in the last game. I'm quite happy. Yeah, Murakami was having a rough start to the WBC, but I'm glad he's kind of starting to come around a little bit. By the way, I got a box back here. That's from my dude, Alex, sending me this Anthony Rendon bobblehead you see in the middle here. So I got the big 3 of the Angels now. Ohtani, Rendon, and Trout up there. As well as a Mike Scioscia bobblehead throwback. Jared Weaver, another Ohtani. Andrew Velasquez signed baseball, yes sir. Andrew Barrels Velasquez as we call him here. And then some dude who plays for the Ducks. I don't know, but I was at that game and they got a giveaway, so I'm going to keep it. You're from Indonesia. That's cool. I'll be honest, I'm terrible with geography, so I have no idea where Indonesia is. Let's look it up. Another geography lesson with NMR. Indonesia. Let's see where that's at. Right above Australia. That's interesting. Who knew? Who knew? Wow. I didn't know that. I had no idea. So south of the Philippines. Huh. Look at that. Right on the equator. Must be a little warm there. Must be a little nice, warm, and tropical. Well, hey, that's good to know. It's good to know. Now I know where Indonesia is. Look at that. You learn something new every day. You really do learn something new every day. Why weren't you streaming USA versus Colombia? I will be honest, I had an interview the next morning at 10 a.m. and I did not want to oversleep. And I thought about doing that game, and then I thought about doing Japan at 6 a.m. But because of my interview, I didn't want to mess with that, so I just decided to stream neither of them. Ohtani was screaming in his last outing on his pitches. I've never seen it before. I'm sure he was trying to throw hard. He wasn't trying to lose that game to Italy. Kike Hernandez grounds out. We got our first out of the inning. I hope Japan's, but I also hope the U.S. wins. I would love to see that finals. That finals would be incredible, especially if Shohei finds his way onto the mound. That would be incredible. I'm pretty confident Japan's going to the finals. I'm pretty confident Japan's going to the finals. The U.S., if they beat Venezuela, I'm confident they're also going to the finals. But they've really got to beat Venezuela, and Venezuela's a tough opponent. Sorry, going to leave soon. Got to go to work. No worries, Andy. I appreciate you coming by. Indonesia is the 4th most populated country in the world. You should know this. I probably should know this, but the United States education system has failed me. We don't learn anything about geography in U.S. education, at least in public school education. How did the interview go? Possibly getting the gig? I think it went pretty solid. I'm not going to lie. I think it was a good interview. It was a virtual interview for a promotion at my current job, but I don't know. I probably won't know for a couple weeks at the earliest, probably close to a month because of all the people they're interviewing. So I wouldn't say my chances are great, but I definitely think there's a chance. And if I get that promotion, it'd be some pretty nice bump in pay, and I wouldn't have to work any more overtime, which would be nice. That's a tough play. Nice catch by Alec Thomas. How's Trout doing in the WBC? Trout's doing amazing. Trout doing amazing. You're from Asia too, specifically the Philippines. That's cool. That's neat. Trout's doing fantastic, though. Trout single-handedly beat Colombia for the U.S. They didn't really need to win that game, so it wasn't a huge deal. But he did definitely contribute to them winning that game, so... Doesn't mean you have to stay ignorant. I'm not trying to be ignorant. I just don't know a whole lot about geography. So I like taking the opportunity when someone tells me they're from a different place that I can learn where that's from. I feel like during the WBC I've learned a lot about geography, which is cool. I find that cool personally. What's your job? I work at Universal Studios in Florida. It's a theme park here. They have it in Japan. I'm going to be in Japan in November, so that's one of the places we're going to go is Universal Studios over there. Ground out to the third baseman, and we got ourselves a 1-2-3 inning for Julio Urias. I think I pronounced it right that time. But anyways, I work at Universal Studios in Florida, specifically guest services currently. The job I interviewed for was with events, though. Events are a real big deal at Universal, so it'd be pretty neat. Get to work, Halloween Horror Nights, all those cool events. So I think it'd be a good time. Trout carrying. How's the U.S. doing in your side? I think the U.S. is doing pretty solid. I do think they should have beaten Mexico, but their bats weren't woken up yet. So I think if they get another matchup with Mexico, that they could really, I think they'd win. I think they'd win another matchup with Mexico. I just think they weren't ready to play yet. You've been there, I think? Nice. Yeah, it's in Osaka, yes, the Japan one. That one's pretty neat. We're probably going to go because I get in there for free, but I work at the one in Orlando. I've been to the one in Hollywood, but it's not that great, I'll be honest. But the Orlando one's pretty solid. And we're opening a new theme park soon, so... If I don't get this job, I'm hoping when that new park opens, I'll get a promotion then. So, take them Sporkle quizzes and become goated at geography? That's something I could do, I guess. I don't know, though. I would say it's going to take a lot of work, I'll be honest. My fiance's mom is texting me, so give me 1 second here. She's coming to pick up the dogs. USA was being nice. That's a good point. That's a good point. If you told the interviewer that you're an Angels fan, they may not offer you that promotion. That is correct. We didn't talk any sports, luckily. Sports didn't come up. Yeah. Sports are definitely a good way for me to connect with people, but yeah, it's tough. It's really funny because I'll get yelled at a lot in my job. So if someone comes up to me and yells at me and they're wearing like an Angels hat, I'll be like, yo, what's up? You're an Angels fan. I'm also an Angels fan. Or like someone was yelling at me the other day and they mentioned they were from California. And I was like, I'm also from California. What part? they're like not in the mood for that, It was funny. All right, first pitch to Alec Thomas. Low and inside. Let's get back to it. Grounds out to the first baseman. I hope you're going to enjoy Japan. What are you planning to do? We're going to go for like 2 weeks, so we'll be there a while. We're going to spend a lot of time in Tokyo. We're going to Tokyo Disneyland, Tokyo Disney Sea. We're going to spend 3 days there, so probably 2 days at Disney Sea, 1 day at Disneyland. We're going to go to... We're really excited to eat. So we're just going to go all over and eat everything. We're excited to go to all the cute little cafes, like the Kirby Cafe. She's kind of into anime, so we'll probably do some of those anime-related things and excursions. We're going to see the Red Gates. I can't remember what they're called. What else are we going to do? As I said, we're really excited to eat. We're excited to see all the old temples and stuff. We're going to spend some time in Nara. We're going to spend some time in Kyoto. And it'll be nice. Wow. 1, 2, 3 paint on the corner for Marcus Stroman. Austin Barnes had no intention on swinging the bat. Geography is pretty basic. I don't know why Americans have a problem with it. Because they don't teach it to us. And we don't really pay attention, I guess, to any geography outside of the U.S. Like, they teach us all about United States geography and all the states and everything, but outside of the U.S., they don't really go over it. Like, we don't learn anything about South America, which is crazy. We basically learn... the U.S. teaches... This is the United States. We have 50 states. They're all different and individual. Below us, that's all Mexico. And in Asia is... They don't even, like... It probably took me till high school to know that Russia was in Asia. Like, it's bad. They do not teach us much. I can tell you that much. Randy Arozarena with a 2-out single. Get something started, Randy. MFer named Randy, baby. Let's go. Geography is worthless. It's not worthless. It's good to know these things. It's definitely good to know these things, but yeah, I don't know. I also wasn't the best student in the world, so, you know, gotta take some credit for that, but I'm learning. Little by little, I'm learning. Let's see it, baby. But yeah, like, when I tell you my fiance, like, the amount of times she's mentioned something and I've, like, said something and she looks at me like I'm really stupid, all the time. All the time. Happens very frequently. Like, South America, you know, might as well have been outer space. I didn't know anything about South America. I knew Mexico was right below us because I grew up in SoCal. Outside of that, did not know. Didn't realize how big Mexico was either. You know, it's crazy. Russia is Eurasia because most of it's in Asia, but the capital's in Europe. Yeah, that's fair. Is it fair to say that most Japanese in Miami will be at the game on Monday, which will be insane? Absolutely, and it's not even just going to be, like, Japanese fans that live in Miami. It's going to be... The Japanese fan base will travel. They will absolutely travel. It's going to be crazy. Like, the amount of people that are going to travel from Japan just for this game and possibly the finals, if it goes to that, it's going to be insane. But you know more baseball than her? That is correct. Politically, it's in Europe, but geography, it's in Asia. Yeah. So anyways, that's the extent of geography knowledge I have. Per Alex, I'm going to grab my peanut butter cup right now. Give me 1 sec. It's in the fridge. dude. All right. We have retrieved our beloved. Oh, no, it's upside down. We got the big cups filled with Reese's Puffs. I don't think you guys understand. I don't think you guys understand my love for peanut butter and chocolate. I don't think you truly fathom my love for peanut butter and chocolate. All right, first pitch to Javi Baez is a foul ball on what looks to be a hanging slurve. Not a great first pitch, but Javi Baez was sitting dead red fastball. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to dig into these. Love me a good Reese's peanut butter cup. Reese's. It's all the same. Javi Baez with another base knock. Sheesh. Oh, man. Look at that. Just look at that. Ooh. Just peeling it from his wrapper. Javi with a single. Crazy. Just delicious. Just delicious. Randy keeps Javi at first. Good throw. What is a sweeper pitch? I imagine you're talking about like a sweeping curveball or sweeping slider. Just a pitch that moves a lot horizontally. As opposed to like, you know, some sliders just kind of drop out. A sweeper would like start like it's about to hit you and just move a ridiculous amount. So it's a lot of movement, and the tough part about those is like figuring out when it's going to stop moving. So, but if someone can read it, it can be a very easy pitch to, you know, smoke if you hang it. We got a double play ball here from Eddie Rosario. 2 down here. 2 down in the top of the 4th. My God, that's yummy. That is delicious. You're more of a payday guy? I'll be honest, I don't know if I've tried a payday before. They're just one of those candies that I don't think I would like, so I just stay away from them. I was like that with Snickers for a while, but then I found out I love Snickers. Sandoval on his way to the Angels after this game. Hey, I'd take it. I'd take it. He had a good run. I feel like he had his coming out party. You know, pitching against Team USA. All right, 1 and 2 now. So your original comment, Jaime, was Reese's Puffs are kind of mid. And I can get behind Reese's Puffs being mid. But Reese's as a whole, definitely not mid. Wow, Christian Vasquez with a 2-out double. Beautiful hit down the line from him. Could have maybe been a triple if he had some wheels. Beautiful hit. Beautiful hit. Does a little sleeper celebration. Send me more Reese's Cups? Yes, please. Reese's as a whole is definitely not mid. You're crazy. You're crazy if you think Reese's are mid. And you're just flat out incorrect. How does it feel to be wrong? Reese's Puffs, I agree. Reese's Puffs, mid. But Reese's as a whole, definitely not mid. Well above average. Well above average. All right, Neftali Soto. Their helmets say Universal. I'm confused. I don't think it's Universal Studios, but kind of looks like it. Similar font. Not a big peanut butter fan, bro. I could, if I had a pool full of peanut butter, and I could dive in head first with my mouth wide open, oh man, that's the dream. That's the dream. A pool full of peanut butter that I dive into with my mouth open, potentially having some chocolate with me as well. Oh man, that's the dream. That's the absolute dream. Just a beautiful picture in my head right now of what it would be like to dive headfirst into a pool of peanut butter. All right, I'm tired of standing. Excuse me. Grounded out. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Mexico hanging in there. Rough first inning, but Urias has definitely settled down a bit. We got ourselves a ball game, baby. Love to see it. All right, someone was talking about Sporkle quizzes. I do want to indulge in some Sporkle quizzes. I'm a big Sporkle quiz guy. Let's see. Should we do Sporkle quizzes or tier lists in between innings? Personally, I'm a Sporkle quiz guy. Let's do, I like when they let us do, let's do Los Angeles Angels. Oh man, this is going to be tough. Opening day starters for the Angels. Let's do it. All right, last year we got Ohtani. We got a lot of Weavers. Don't tell me. Trevor Cahill. Don't tell me. Dylan Bundy. Bundy started an opening day. Let's go. Heaney started an opening day. Oh, man. Who else started an opening day for us? Let's go Frank Tanana. Let's go Nolan Ryan. Let's go Fregosi. No, why did I think he was a pitcher? I'm sorry. I'm like a little buzzed. I don't know why I thought he was a pitcher. Let's go Ortiz. No. Cologne. Yes. Big Bart. Let's go. Oh, man. No, Noah Syndergaard never started an opening day. There was a random dude who I can't remember. The Angels signed a lot of one-year deals in this span. I don't think Harvey started an opening day. Lincecum didn't. Did Kelvin Escobar? No. These 80s and 90s guys couldn't tell you. Washburn. Give me Washburn. Give me Lackey. Mike Witt. That's a good one. Is that how you pronounce it? Is that how you spell it? No Mike Witt. I think it's... There it is. Mike Witt. Who else are some good starters? 09. I couldn't tell you. No. Ricky Nolasco. Beauty. We love a good obscure Angel starter. All right, the game's coming back on. We'll go back to that. First batter is Joey Meneses, the U.S. Nemesis. More like Joey Nemesis. We got ourselves a 2-0 count. Chuck Finley, that's a good one. Moniak's going to be in AAA. I do think Mickey Moniak is going to be in AAA, which sucks. He should make the team over Brett Phillips, without a doubt. You just got to eat the $1 million, and Brett Phillips can't make the team. He's just bad. He's just flat out bad at baseball. He's a good defensive outfielder, but that's all he provides. And I just don't think you can afford that. All right, 2-2 to Nemesis. 2-2 to the Nemesis. Ball was crushed foul. That's right where I sat when I went to Angels in Miami. All right, baby, let's see it. Lions out to the center fielder, Kike Hernandez. 1 down. That brings up Rowdy Tellez. Let's get rowdy, baby. Let's get rowdy. Let's get loud. Damn, that ball was crushed, but Kike Hernandez makes a great play. He's good clubhouse vibes. He definitely is. If he could get hired as like a player coach or something, that'd be great. But he just doesn't serve any value. Just doesn't serve any value offensively. Like Juan Lagares has more offensive value than Brett Phillips. The intangibles of Brett Phillips' good vibes. Man. Sound like the veteran clubhouse presence, guys. What's his name? Kurt Suzuki. The ultimate veteran clubhouse presence. All right, Rowdy. 0-1 to him. Rowdy's been ice cold this WBC. Hasn't had a lot to show. Almost hits him with the cutter. 1-1. Should have never been signed, I agree. Think Moniak will make the team? Really? Johnny Spitzer. I appreciate the subscription. Welcome to the stream. How we doing? Who we rooting for? Yo, we hit 3,300. 3,300. Good stuff, y'all. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Yeah, Moniak would be a great addition to the roster. He's been looking very solid, I'm not gonna lie. He's looked very solid ever since he came over to the Angels. Of course, he broke his thumb, and you can't really prepare for that, but what are you gonna do? People say Phillips should make the team, but they say to get rid of Barrels Velasquez because he can't hit. Yeah, I think Barrels Velasquez is a good clubhouse presence, but you don't see me out here defending his bat. It's a great nickname for him, though. Barrels Velasquez. He reminds me of a Reggie Willits type. Y'all remember Reggie Willits? Let me indulge. Let me enlighten you. Where is Baseball Reference? There it is. Reggie Willits, .1 career WAR, 844 career at-bats, 0 home runs. This man came to bat 844 times and never hit a home run. That's kind of impressive. That's kind of impressive. Isaac Paredes gets hit by a pitch. They're scared of him. They're scared of him. Terrified. The Angels need a short-term catcher. I wouldn't hate signing, Gary Sanchez. Gets hit in the elbow guard. If you're gonna get hit, it's a good spot. I wouldn't be opposed to the Angels signing a short-term catcher. That's fair. All right, baby. 0-1 to Luis Urias. Let's see it. 0-1. Brett Phillips manages to strike out more than Joey Gallo. Yeah, he's just not a good baseball player. And he's completely and utterly useless against lefties. And he's not much more productive against righties, let's be honest with ourselves. Oh, Hoppy is ready. I don't disagree. I think Hoppy is ready. All right, Arias grounds out, and we got ourselves a 4-1 ball game here after 4. Let's get back to our Sporkle quiz here. We got Angels opening day starters. Who is that 2009 starter, man? It was in between the Weaver years. Garrett Richards? Garrett Richards, okay. But who was that 2009? It wasn't Lackey, it wasn't Weaver. Who else could it have been? Oh, Greinke? Greinke wasn't on team opening day. Oh, damn, I really thought I had it. I thought I had it with Dan Herron. CJ Wilson. No. Damn. I have no clue. 2000, 2001, I'm kind of at a loss here. I think I'm going to give up at 5 minutes here. I'm going to give up after 5 minutes. If we have any last second guesses. The 60s, I don't really know many guys. Nolan Ryan in the 70s was good with the Angels. Tanana Langston. Mark Langston, that was a good one. Finley, someone said. Chuck Finley, there we go. There we go. I filled in some pretty solid gaps, pretty substantial gaps there. 99 through 2001, though. Who was our guy? I already tried Ramon Ortiz. I got Finley. Ramon Ortiz, who else? Who was a starter on that 2002 team other than Washburn? Scott Shields was a reliever, just for funsies. Donnelly was also a reliever. Washburn, Lackey, Dean Chance. That's a name. 1966, okay. All right, I'm going to give up there. I'm going to give up. That 2001's pissing me off, man. Joe Saunders. What a name. Joe Saunders. Wow. Y'all remember Joe Saunders. Y'all remember Joe Saunders. Scott Schoenweiss. I remember that name. Don't remember Belcher or Hill. Burt Blyleven got an opening day start. I wouldn't have guessed that. Clyde Wright. I've heard that name before. Javier Assad coming out of the bullpen. Eli Gerba. Bro, where are the vowels? Gerba. Where are the vowels, my dude? I got 66%. That's better than 37%, which is the average score. All right. Assad coming in the game. He shut down the U.S. roster. Let's see what he can do here. 0-2 count to Martin Maldonado. Dean Chance won the Cy Young in 64. I didn't know that. That's good to know. He's not looking good this spring. I think some time in AAA will really advance his game. The Angels have two good young catchers, yeah. Between O'Hoppe and Caro, those are two great catchers of the future. Because you got O'Hoppe for the meantime, and then if Caro continues to develop into the stud he can be, you're going to have a really good 1-2 punch when it comes to catching pretty soon. And then after O'Hoppe goes to free agency, you can keep Caro there. So I'd hope you can keep Caro in the minors for another year or two. You know, give him like a 2025 debut. That'd be nice. Assad gets the strikeout on Martin Maldonado. One down here. Kirk McCaskill? Kirk McCaskill is not on here, no. No Kirk McCaskill. Never heard of him. 2-0 to Francisco Lindor. He's got 2 strikeouts today. 2 strikeouts for the former MVP candidate. The centerpiece of the Andres Jimenez trade. All right, Lindor. Lindor with his first hit of the ball game. We got a runner on first with 1 out, and the heart of the order coming up. That ball was roped. Just fell in. Just fell in. Let's see if we can get an exit velo on that. Luis Arias's ground out was 102 miles per hour. And Randy Arozarena's 2-out single last inning, 109 miles per hour. Hardest hit ball of the game was a single. All right, Lindor, how hard did you hit that? 98 miles per hour on that single there. Just fell in front of the center fielder. There's also Theis, who's out of options now. Yeah, and I like Theis. I'd like to have him on the roster. I think he's really good against the righties. So if you start him against righties and Stassi against lefties, I think that's a pretty solid option until O'Hoppe hits his way out of the minors. Bo Belinsky and also McBride. Couldn't tell you. Let's see. Ken McBride was. Belinsky was not. I am upset I didn't get Scott Schoenweiss, but I wasn't even close to thinking of that name. 1-1 to Kike. Kike Hernandez. Wow, another Met is beat up. Another Met is beat up. Brandon Nimmo, who was being critical of the World Baseball Classic. He now has ankle soreness and left tonight's game early. Three and one to Kike Hernandez. Runner on first. Ground ball gets him out of the inning. Anything else outside of a strikeout doesn't look too great. Where's Austin? That's a good question. I have no clue. Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. We're about halfway through the game now. Top of the fifth. 3-2 count to Kike Hernandez. Got to throw something in the strike zone. Puerto Rican fans out here banging on drums in the audience, in the stands, I should say. Woo! He thought he got ball 4 there. Pretty clearly on the strike zone though. We all forgot about Andy Messersmith and he had to be an opening day starter. I don't remember him. I've never heard that name before. To be fair, I haven't heard a lot of these names. I have heard of Dean Chance, but I didn't know how good he was. Almost a double play ball, but they get the out at first. Beautiful play by the second baseman, Urias. Beautiful play there. MJ Melendez coming in for Nelson Velasquez. MJ Melendez, a solid hitter for the Kansas City Royals. Part of that big middle of the order they have between him, Salvador Perez, and Vinny Pasquantino. This music, yeah, I know. So the music I usually use keeps getting copyrighted. So, I'm trying to find something. Let me try this. Let's try... See if this is better. I can't hear anything. Why is it so quiet? Why is it so ridiculously quiet? I don't even know if you guys can hear that. Let me see. Okay. That feels balanced. It's crazy how quiet that is, though. So much quieter. Let me know if it gets too loud, but I had to turn it up. That might be too loud. Let me see here. Test. Test, test. Ooh, listen to that echo. Okay, that's pretty balanced. Jaime did break it, man. All right, 4-1 Puerto Rico here. We've got new music. MJ Melendez pinch hitting, 2-1 count to him. Beautiful pitch there on the outside corner of the plate for strike one. And he comes back with another cutter, but it doesn't quite get in there. 3-1 with a runner on second now. There's two down, and MJ Melendez walks. MJ Melendez walks. Who else do they have on their bench? Because MJ Melendez probably should have started this game. They have the other Edwin Diaz. They have Vimael Makin. Fargas. John Eshwi Fargas. Not even going to pretend like I got that close to right. They have the other Edwin Diaz. Not the one that's injured, but the Houston Astros Edwin Diaz. And Henry Ramos. 555 OPS in the 2021 season. Not great. Not great. All right, baby. Let's get it done here, Mexico. Let's get it done, Assad. Let's see it, my boy. This music's so much better. I agree. Yeah, that other music sucked. I just had to start something. I'd like to put, like, normal music on, but can't afford it. Not that I'm making a lot of money off of this, but let's see it, baby. Some is better than none, you know? We got a 1-0 count to Rivera here. And he grounds out. All right, Mexico. It's time to get it together. Time to put something together here. Let's see it. Let's see it, Mexico. Let's see it, Mexico. All right. Let's see. Angels leaders of the 2010s. That's a tough one. Let's see it. Oh, they have it by year. Oh, man, that's going to be tough. Well, Trout is almost all of them. Pujols is probably a lot of them. Eric Ibar. Howie Kendrick. Abreu. Hamilton had one good year. No. Escobar. You know Escobar probably led the team in something. No, he did not. LaCroix had one good year. No. No. David Fletchgod had a babe. Who else do we got? Ohtani. 2017 stolen bases. Let's try Sean Figgins. No, that's after his time, I feel like. Who else could we have in here? 2010. Who else was on these teams? Chris Iannetta? Gloss was gone by this time. Anderson could have been there in 2010. Eckstein was gone by this time. Erstad. This is 2010 and beyond. So let's think of the 2014 team. Even though I already have all the 2014 leaders. LOL. Okay, I got all the runs leaders. Let's go RBIs. Maybe Trumbo. Mark Trumbo. Crone had a good year. No. Who else did we get rid of that would have had good seasons? Cabrera? No. Ugh, these are tough. These are tough. Morales? No. Trumbo. Guerrero? No, not quite. All right. 74 out of 90 so far. That's pretty good. Game's coming back, though. Game's coming back. We got a 2-1 count here for Alan Trejo, the shortstop. Alec Thomas on deck. Austin Barnes in the hole. See if somebody can get back on base. Get something started for the top of the order here. Fouled it back. 2-2. 2-2. Come on, baby. Get something started for me, Alan. Get something started for me, Alan. I believe in Alan Trejo. The 2-2 coming in. Come on, baby. If no one else got me, I know Alan Trejo's got me. Just kidding, he struck out singing. Swinging. Are all the remaining games win or go home? Yes. Every remaining game is single elimination. The first round wasn't technically single elimination, but depends on who you lose to. And how the rest of your bracket does. All right, Alec Thomas coming to the dish. Strike one to him. Called strike on a hanging slider. He probably could have crushed that. Marcus Stroman on the mound still. He won the WBC with the United States back in 2017. Trying to repeat as champions, but with a different team. That's something that's never been done before. Oh, Torrey Hunter, that's a good one. You think we will beat Venezuela? I am not super confident. I think we will. I think we will. Since, if Adam Wainwright was starting, I would say no. But since Lance Lynn is starting, I think we have a chance. The bats just have to show up. The bats have to show up. The bats have to be lights out. Another foul ball for Alec Thomas. 2-2 still. Alec Thomas with a a one-out single here. That's going to get him to the top of the order if Austin Barnes can avoid a double play ball here. My neck's killing me, man. Team Mexico, it makes me think how good they would have been had they have had Alejandro Kirk on their roster. Alejandro Kirk was slated to be their starting catcher. I don't even know who else they have on their bench. Looks like they've got Aranda, Cardona, Jaron Duran's on the bench. He's a pretty solid major leaguer. Lopez? Angel Lopez? So not a whole lot of Major League talent on their bench. Kind of got to get it done with what they have. Marcus Stroman at 55 pitches now. Still in a pretty good spot pitch count-wise. Sadly, Venezuela's going to throttle the U.S. I don't think I agree with that. In play, no out. That's huge. That's huge. Mexico might be rallying. Austin Barnes, back-to-back singles. We got first and third with Randy Arozarena coming to the dish. That is a scary situation to be in. That is a scary situation to be in. So you think the World Baseball Classic should be canceled because of the LC Soriano? Appreciate the new sub. Hold on. Fuck me, man. Just got really annoying work news. Anyways, so do I think the World Baseball Classic should be canceled because of the Diaz injury? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Players get injured brushing their teeth in the morning. Players get injured getting out of bed. It's not the World Baseball Classic's fault Edwin Diaz jumped up and down and accidentally tore his patellar. That's insane. That's insane. Like, it's unfortunate, absolutely. But the World Baseball Classic is a massive event, and I only want it to get bigger, and I think it's only going to get bigger after this year with all the big names who are participating. And freak injuries are going to happen, but things like that could have happened in spring training. So those are my thoughts on it. I don't think there's any... They didn't do anything wrong. Nobody did anything wrong. Absolutely nobody did anything wrong. So I think it's going to continue to thrive and grow. But, yeah, definitely unfortunate for Mets fans there. Definitely unfortunate for Mets fans. Anyways. I watched that video several times, still don't see how he got injured. I don't either. I really don't. I also don't understand. Which game will Adam Wainwright pitch? Because that may as well be a guaranteed loss. I know. If he pitches against Cuba, I think we could beat Cuba with him on the mound. Cuba's not that good. In my opinion, Cuba is not that good. They went 2-2 in pool play. They lost to Panama. They lost to the Netherlands. They're not that good of a team. They're really not. So I have faith that we can beat Cuba with Wainwright on the mound. First and third with Randy up. We got a 3-1 count. Walked him. Bases loaded, 1 out with Alex Verdugo coming to the bat. I imagine they're going to switch to a lefty here. I imagine they're going to bring in a lefty to face Verdugo. It feels like you have to. You have to bring in a lefty to face Verdugo. There's no way. So stupid to say cancel WBC versus injuries. An injury can happen anywhere. I agree. And it's like... It's such a loud minority, too. Like, it's literally that one dude, KFC Barstool, who is an absolute piece of shit, by the way. All right. 2-0 to Verdugo with the bases loaded. That guy's a joke, him and Keith Olbermann or whatever. Yeah, that's true. It's so weird. I've seen people defending him, but... Sorry, I'm talking shit on a coworker. Verdugo is the GOAT. Let's see it. If he can get it done here, he's the GOAT. Verdugo could take the lead with one swing right here, and he fouls it off. We got a 2-2 count. Sorry, they just announced they're promoting someone that nobody really likes at our work, so we're all mad. Well, we knew she was going to get promoted, but we didn't know she was going to get promoted where we work. So, anyways. Oh, man. Yeah, Twitter is a troll platform, I agree. No, I don't feel like anybody genuinely thinks that way. I think it's just Mets fans being, you know, pissed they lost a big guy. Obviously, I'd be pissed if we lost Trout, but... I would understand. He wants to go play for his country. 2-2 here. Huge pitch right here. Huge pitch for Marcus Stroman in Puerto Rico. We got a quick mound visit. Oh, it's extremely massive for anybody in the Caribbean as well as Japan and Korea. Great take there by Verdugo. Great take there by Verdugo. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 3-2. Fouled it off again. Ooh, that was a dangerous hanging splitter there. That ball could have been 450 dead center. That ball could have been 450 dead center. Come on, Mexico. 3-2. 3-2. Alex Verdugo with a chance to put his country on his back. Alex Verdugo to become a Mexican baseball icon. One swing of the bat here. One swing of the bat here. I turned off the monitor so I can't see what happens. I want to get my live reaction to it. Alexander Verdugo. 3-2 count. I turned off my monitor for no spoilers. Three and two count. One out. Bases loaded. That's a line drive into center. That's going to fall in. That might get two home. Did it only score one? How many did it score? Woo! All right. All right. 4-2, Puerto Rico. Verdugo with an RBI. Verdugo with an RBI. And Mexico's co-MVP with Randy Arozarena coming up. Joey Nemesis, the nemesis of the United States. Yadier Molina here to take out Marcus Stroman. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. A little flare into center field. Nothing you can do there. Stroman didn't let him hit it hard, but just a tough spot to fall in. Interesting. Haven't heard of this other guy either. Oh, man. Killed my vibe. Killed my vibe there. All right. Mexico is cooking. How about the DR? Dominican Republic has been eliminated. They got eliminated by Puerto Rico. Joey Meneses coming in with 1 out. Grand Slam would bust it open for Mexico here. Yaxel Rios coming in. He had a 4.28 ERA last season for, looks like, the Atlanta Braves. 27 innings pitched, 23 strikeouts with a whip over 1. Not great career numbers either. A whip about 1.5. 5.77 career ERA. 91 strikeouts and 96 innings pitched. Not the best numbers there, but it's the World Baseball Classic, man. 66 miles per hour on that little bloop single from Alex Verdugo there, by the way. Not a great swing, but it get the job done. Got the job done. All right, let's take a look where we're at. Where are we at in the sub count here? 3303. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. Keep subscribing if you haven't already. I appreciate the support. Let's have a big year, baby. Let's have a big year in MLB. Meneses is the real GOAT. Need a big hit out of him here. Need a big hit. Base hit ties the game here. Base hit ties the game. Come on now. Yaxel Rios in the game. I'm going to stand up now. Sure as they don't have this on. Typically I have that light turned on. All right, bases loaded. Joey Meneses swings at the first pitch and fouls it back. Let's see it, Joey. Let's see it, Joey. Give me one for the boys back home. Who do you want to win? I'm rooting for Team Mexico. My fiance is Mexican, so I feel obligated to root for Team Mexico. I don't really have anything against Puerto Rico, so I wouldn't be mad if they win, but I'd say I'm rooting for Team Mexico. Fouled it just out of play. 0-2. Come on, Joey. He's throwing it in there. He's throwing it in there for you. Can Joey Meneses get it done? I've turned off my middle monitor here, so I can't see the update before it happens live in front of me. Bases loaded, 1 out. 0-2 count to Joey Meneses. And he steps out. Yaxel Rios in the game. Not great career numbers, but anything can happen in the WBC. 0-2 count. Bases loaded, 1 out. Joey Meneses waits back on it, pops it into shallow right. That's going to be tough. Ooh, and everyone stays where they're at. Great play by the second baseman there. Great play by the second baseman, and we got a 4-2 ball game with 2 outs now and the bases loaded. Need a big at-bat here. Great play by the first baseman, Soto, my bad. Wow. Good play right there. Good play. Now we got Rowdy Tellez coming to the dish. Rowdy Tellez, a massive home run threat if he gets anything near the strike zone. Let's see what he can get done here. Let's see what he can get done here. How about it? All right, Rowdy. Let's get rowdy. Gotta find your pitch, Rowdy. Gotta find your pitch, buddy. Can't be swinging at that garbage. Can't be swinging at that garbage. Just a terrible pitch. It was never in the strike zone. I don't know what we're offering at here. I also think Mexico has a very good team. Ooh, that was a nasty splitter, I'm not going to lie. Almost looked like a knuckleball. All right, baby, let's see it. Come on, Rowdy. 0-2 count. Oh, and 2 count. Whoo! Dangerous take. Dangerous take. Not a great frame job by Maldonado, though. Looks like he's throwing knuckleballs. This man's really out here throwing knuckleballs. Come on now. 1-2 to Rowdy. 1-2 to Rowdy. A screaming liner right to the second baseman for out number 3. Puerto Rico gets out of it. Puerto Rico gets out of it with only 1 run coming across on the bloop single there. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That was it. That might be the game right there. That might be the game right there. That was a huge moment. That was a huge moment. That could be it. That's a huge momentum killer. Mexico had it in their grasp. Bases loaded, 1 out. All right, let's see it. McCrispy. Showing McDonald's commercials now. Getting hungry, man. Getting hungry. All right. What a rally killer for Team Mexico there. Big bummer. Big bummer there. Mexico feels cooked now. Slightly cooked. Slightly cooked, Team Mexico. Oh well. I'm going to grab a glass of water real quick while the game's coming back up. I'll be back quite shortly. Give me like 3 minutes. How about it? 3 minutes. Be right back. returned. I missed the first out of the inning. I have returned, Alex. I needed to get water. I'm sorry. Great play there by Assad. Who is this Assad guy? Pretty solid. 37 innings for the Cubs last year, 3.11 ERA. Not bad. Not a bad reliever. Delicious. Delicious ice cold water. All right, we got an 0-2 count now. 0-2 count on Eddie Rosario. 2021 World Series borderline MVP. Wasn't quite good enough for it, but what's up, Soxlar? How we doing, my dude? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How we doing? 0-2 still to Eddie Rosario. He fouls that one back. Another foul ball there. Let's see it, Edward. Let's see it, Edward Rosario. Fouled it back. Come on, baby. Eddie Rosario homered in the first, but it's been pretty quiet since then. Come on, baby. Get him out, Assad. Get him out, Assad. You know who's really disappointed me for Team Mexico has been Rowdy Tellez, man. Rowdy Tellez just hasn't been able to come through. Currently playing a sim racing game. Nice. Sounds like a good time. I've been playing some Backyard Baseball, and that's been a good time. I downloaded Backyard Baseball 2003. Great time. So much fun. Rosario strikes out again. Assad with his second strikeout of the ball game. Christian Vasquez up now. You'll at me in a picture on Twitter. All right. Come on, baby. 4-2 Puerto Rico. Mexico within striking distance. Not looking too hot otherwise, though. Oh, I just realized I turned that off. I'm an idiot. Send me back. Send me back. There it is. Beauty. All right, 0-2 to Christian Vasquez. 0-2 to Christian Vasquez. Fuck, water? You need to be gulping micheladas? That is correct. Yeet Man, do I do fantasy baseball? I sure do. I actually am doing my first annual, my own fantasy league where I'm the commissioner. I've never done that before. Struck him out. All right, clean inning for Mexico. Let's see if they can put up some runs. 4-2 Puerto Rico, heading into the bottom of the sixth. Go Yankees. Seth Messersmith, Ravens fan, Bucks fan, Yankees fan. That's an awfully long YouTube name. Yeah, I just made this league. Where's it at? Yeah, I'm running a 12-person league this year. So, I am quite excited. We're going to have the draft the day before opening day, and I will stream it for all. We'll be drinking some beers and streaming the draft. It should be a good time. I'm excited for it. Let's finish this Sporkle quiz. Angels leaders of the 2010s. Somebody had a good suggestion for this. I can't remember who it was. Who had a good suggestion for this? Torrey Hunter. That's a good one. Yep, there we go. Torrey Hunter. Who else do we got in this time frame? Who got on base a lot in 2010, 2011? Man, that's a tough one. It's not Figgins. I already tried that. It's not Ibar. It's not Kendrick. It's not Asturis, is it? Oh my god, Mycer Asturis led the team in doubles. Did not expect that. That's an obscure one. Wasn't Kendrys Morales. Napoli. Mike Napoli, home runs. Alright, we got all the home runs. We need triples. Was that Borges? It was Peter Borges. I'm a legend. Batting average in 2011 for the Angels. Who the hell? Who the hell? Only 12 teams? I think that's pretty I think that's a good size. I think 14's the max I would do. Batting average, man. On-base batting average. This is tough, man. And then doubles is a crapshoot. 26 doubles in 2018. I don't remember who played for the team in 2018. Espinoza? Giovitella? I have no clue. No clue. Who else played for the team? Jeff Mathis? Led the team in strikeouts, probably. God damn, who else would this have been? I loved Mike Napoli. Mike Napoli was a stud. I was so mad when we traded him. So mad when we traded him. Come on, baby. Show me the money. All right, I give up. Alberto Callaspo. God damn it, I forgot he was an Angel. I always forget about that dude. Whenever I do these, man. 2010, 2011, Alberto Callaspo. Y'all remember, what was that dude's name? Who's the first baseman we got from the Astros? Valbuena. Valbuena, he died in a car accident in the off season somewhere. Yeah, I vividly remember sitting in the stands and someone screaming Mendoza at him because he was batting under 200. Wow, nice catch by a fan there. We got ourselves an 0-1 count to Isak Paredes. Got hit by a pitch in his last at-bat after homering in his first. All right, I got to see who the rest of these are. Hideki Matsui led the team in on base. Andrelton Simmons, Cole Calhoun, Justin Upton, Cameron Maben. Sheesh. Should have guessed Upton. Should have guessed Upton. That's my bad. That's my bad. Come on, baby. Fouled it off again. They're attacking the strike zone here. There's a new pitcher in the game, by the way. Fernando Cruz. 14 innings pitched for the Reds last season. 1.23 ERA. Pretty solid numbers from what I understand to be a rookie. Struck him out. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Puerto Rico pitching looking phenomenal in this one. Sheesh. Puerto Rico could be a problem. I still think Japan's better, but Puerto Rico could be a problem. Unless Jose Barrios gets the start again, then they're cooked. Did you Uber Eats micheladas yet? I have another one in the fridge, but I got work at 9 a.m. tomorrow, my guy. I got work at 9 a.m. tomorrow. I got to be responsible if I want to get that promotion, man. I got to be responsible. All right, baby. Let's see it. 0-1. 0-1 now. Come on, baby. 0-2. Wow. I think Mexico, I am now pronouncing Mexico cooked. Unless they can get a runner on with Randy Arozarena at bat. Randy is their only saving grace they have right now. Come on, baby. Get her done. Get her done. Let's see what we got. Come on now. One and two. Good take by Urias. Come on, baby. Let's see. Nice. Nice. Here we go. Urias. Singles. We got Alan Trejo at the dish with a runner on first now. Sorry, I was doing some technical stuff. If I was going to Uber Eats anything, I would Uber Eats Chick-fil-A because I'm a big Chick-fil-A guy. But I ate out yesterday, so I'm trying not to spend money, you know. Yesterday I had Buffalo Wild Wings. Fantastic time. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. It was fantastic. Alan Trejo at the dish. 1-0 count to him. Trejo, not the best with the bat, I'll be honest. In the Rockies system, he did have a 736 OPS last season, which is about league average. Not too terrible. Mike Trout looks so nice in a USA baseball jersey. Absolutely he does. I agree. I want that jersey real bad, but like I said, I'm trying to save money right now. So maybe if I get that promotion, I'll buy that jersey. Ooh, man, that was a hanger if I've ever seen one. Holy crap. Hold on. That pitch right there, that pitch, this is literally that last pitch. This is literally that last pitch, man. Talk about a hanger. Talk about a hanger. Sheesh. What are we striking out on? I'm quite literally scratching my head. I am quite literally scratching my head at that one. How did you strike out on that? That pitch was asking for it. That pitch was literally asking for it. Oh my God, Alan Trejo. You're killing me, bud. You're killing me, my guy. Fast food back-to-back ain't good for you anyways. Exactly, Alex. You're getting it. You're getting it, my guy. Alec Thomas grounds out on the first pitch he sees, and Mexico is down to their final 9 outs. Final 9 outs for Team Mexico. They need a miracle. They need a miracle. All right, I beat the average. Let's get another Angels quiz going here. Just because I'm built different. Just because I'm built different. Let's see. Is this one any fun? There's only 4 questions. Nah. 20 single seasons. Angels career leaders. Word ladder. Top 50 batting seasons. That might be fun. Nah. We'll do something different. Angels All-Stars. That should be a fun one. There's probably some obscure names on this one. Sheesh, we got a lot of All-Stars. All right, let's try it. Got to get the easy ones out of the way. Trout, Ohtani, Guerrero, Napoli. He didn't make an All-Star team with us. I'm stupid. Pujols, Weaver, Ryan. Let's go Lackey, Joe Saunders. Percival. Let's go. Who else? 2019 second base. I know who that is. That's Tommy LaStella. Wow. First base, that's Walshy. Pitcher in 2015. Is that Richards? No, I know who that is. Shoemaker. No. Santiago. Hector Santiago is an all-star for us. That's crazy. Simmons. No. Ibar. Pitcher in 2012. That's not Lackey or Weaver. Is it Wilson? It is CJ Wilson. Wow. Calhoun never made an all-star team. Hamilton didn't make an all-star team. Peter Borges didn't. Edmonds did. Erstad did. Gloss did. Salmon did. Salmon never made an all-star team? That's crazy. Boone. Harvey. Tanana. Witt. Let's go with Escobar. No. Cologne. Kendrick. This is fun. I like this one. We'll go back to that in a second. We got Vimael Machin coming to the dish. I think I pronounced that one right. I think I pronounced that right. 1-0. 1-0 here. 1-1 now. 1-1. I absolutely love taking Sporkle quizzes, man. All right. 1-2 to Machin. Machina? That's what they call Albert Pujols. La Machina. Struck him out. Assad with his 4th strikeout of the game. Martin Maldonado, the walking strikeout, comes to the dish. Ready for his 5th strikeout. And then Lindor, he's been kind of an automatic strikeout today too. No runs for Puerto Rico since the first inning, if you'll believe it. Still up by 2, but if it wasn't for those first inning home runs, it would be a much different ball game. First pitch fouls it off, not necessarily close to the strike zone, but Maldonado swings through it for strike 1, or fouls it off for strike 1. Ball 1. Gotta throw strikes to him. Gotta throw strikes to him. Come on now. Got him. All right, 2 down. No strikeout. Martin Maldonado puts his first ball in play of the game. Good for him. Happy for him. It's a big accomplishment for Martin. Good for him. All right, Mr. Smile himself coming to the dish. Francisco Lindor. Francisco. Looks like we're getting a mound visit. Are they taking him out? If they're taking him out, I'm going to finish that quiz. If they're pulling him, I'm going to take that quiz. Jose Molina, the first base coach. Yadier Molina, the manager. I don't know if Benji's there. Angels legend Benji Molina, of course. Oh, looks like they're making a pitching change. Benji Gill out to bring in a new pitcher. Don't know why they're going with a new pitcher. Maybe saving Assad if they take the lead, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's see who else we got. Outfielder, that would have been Hunter. No, it wouldn't have. We already got Trout. Who was an outfielder in 2012 that made the All-Star team? Let's try Callaspo, just for fun. Because we missed him last time. Okay, it's not him. Outfielder in 2012. Upton wouldn't have been there. Who the hell did we have? Trumbo? Was he an outfielder? It was Trumbo. I'm a genius. All right. Pitcher in 2009. Who would that have been? No idea. Let's go with Rodriguez. Yes, sir. Francisco Rodriguez. Ah, man, this is tough. I haven't had Fregosi yet. Is it Fregosi? It's Fregosi. My bad. Let's go with... We already did Mike Witts. Gritch. Bobby Gritch. Let's try Chili Davis. Yes, sir. Let's try Don Baylor. Let's try... Who's some other Angels legends? Eckstein. Don't know if he ever made one, but can't hurt to try. Spezio never made one. Tried Sam. I didn't try Anderson. He made one. Made a couple. Guerrero, I already tried. Who else could it be? I know who that is. Rivera. No. Damn it. I thought it was Juan Rivera. Killing me, man. Killing me, killing me, killing me. A catcher in the 90s? No clue. Pitchers in the 90s? No clue. 2011 pitcher I should get. Washburn. Schoenweiss. Ortiz. Donnelly. Shields. Who else was a good relief pitcher for us? They're few and far between. Fuentes? Brian Fuentes made an all-star team. Holy shit. Street. Houston Street. No. Wow. Who made the all-star team for us? In 2011. 2009, we had a third baseman, and it wasn't Yunel Escobar. Wasn't David Freese. Wasn't Gloss. Who else could that have been? Oh, it's Figgins. Hold on. The game just started back up, but I had to get that one. That was going to bother me. All right. Still 4-2 Puerto Rico. Jojo Romero in to pitch this World Baseball Classic. He's got a 3.86 ERA. Or is that his last year? 4.96 ERA last season and 16 1/3 innings pitched. Alexis Diaz warming up. The healthy Diaz brother. Warming up for Team Puerto Rico. Alexis Diaz, the future Angel. The next Raisel Iglesias, I should say. You ever notice that Cincinnati just gets one really, really, really good relief pitcher every couple years? Yeah, Chapman, then Iglesias, and now they got Diaz. Got him. Jojo Romero gets it done. Comes in, gets it done. Love to see it. All right. Heading to the bottom of the 7th. Puerto Rico still with a 2-run lead. Mexico really needs to get something doing. Get something going, sorry. Got Austin Barnes, Randy Arozarena, Alex Verdugo. If Austin Barnes can get on base, that would be huge for Team Mexico. So, let's see what they can do. Randy Arozarena coming to the dish. Big game Randy. All right, who else can we get here? I think I'm going to give up. Irvin Santana made an all-star team. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? All right, I'm going to do a generic MLB one next to pass the time. We'll do a generic MLB one to pass the time. Well, I got below average on that one. Sheesh. Brendan Donnelly, I just spelled his name wrong. That's annoying. Chuck Finley, I'm an idiot. Mark Langston, I'm an idiot. Reggie Jackson, I should have got that. Rod Carew, I didn't think of. Yeah, definitely quite a few names I could have gotten there. Let's go with MLB. But we're going to go pretty far down the list. I like finding some obscure ones. Let's go with... I've already done all these. I do them at work when I get bored. 40-year-old All-Stars. That's kind of interesting. Record holder runner-ups. Ooh, that sounds tough. Leaders by year of the 2000s. Multiple MLB MVPs with multiple teams. That's a tough one. Let's try that one. That sounds interesting. That's a small list. But the only one I can think of off the top of my head is Harper and Bonds. Outside of that, woo, that's going to be tough. Rodriguez, A-Rod. Cubs and Cardinals. Not Ripken. Cobb? No. Oh, man, I don't know. All these other guys are so obscure. Perez? Bench? Palmeiro? No, I don't think Palmeiro did it. I'll be honest, I have no clue. There's only 7, so they only gave me a minute. Jimmy Fox. Oh, I should have known that. I'm an idiot. All right, Alexis Diaz coming up to pitch. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Mexico's got a base runner. With Randy Arozarena representing the tying run. Woo, that's huge. Leadoff base hit. Looks like it's going to be for extra bases. Austin Barnes into second with a leadoff double. Randy Arozarena up with a runner in scoring position. That is huge. Ladies and gentlemen. This is big. Sheesh. This is big. Mexico has a big chance here. Big opportunity here. Is Alexis Diaz in the majors? Yes. He was a stud last year for the Reds. 1.84 ERA in 63 innings pitched. 83 strikeouts in 63 innings pitched. 0.96 whip. Just fantastic. He was really good. He was a guy I was really hoping for the Angels to trade for, but I think he's too valuable with how many years of control he has left. All right. Nobody better in this spot. A second mounded visit of the at-bat. If you're Puerto Rico, this is not the situation you want to find yourself in. Randy Arozarena, one of the best postseason runs in MLB history in 2020. He's been probably the most valuable player of the World Baseball Classic outside of Shohei Ohtani so far. Just very clutch. That is a dangerous hanging slider there to Randy, but looks like he's being patient, waiting for his pitch, and he's ready to go. Come on now. Joyce looks good but wild. I agree. I think he has good enough control, though. We'll see what happens when he gets into, pitching in Angel Stadium. 2-1 to him. 2-1. Trying to pitch him outside. That's 3 straight sliders to start the at-bat. Let's see if they try to get a fastball over on him now. Trying to change his eye level. Come on, Randy. Stay in there, baby. See if they try to get one over on him. Give me an inside fastball here and just crush it. If he gets an inside fastball, you ain't going to miss it. Inside fastball, he's not missing. I can tell you that much. He is not missing a mistake here. Randy is that dude. Slowest heartbeat in Major League Baseball. This dude's not human. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, Randy. Randy. Oh, my God, Randy. That ball should have hit my house. That ball should have hit my house. 2-2. Whoo, good take. Good take. Great frame job by Martin Maldonado there. Sheesh. 3-2 now. 3-2. Come on, baby. Come on, Randy. Come on, Randy. Let's see it, baby. Has Will Smith signed anywhere? I couldn't tell you. Woo! Almost hits him. Ball 4. Ball 4. In comes Alex Verdugo with a chance to take the lead. Go ahead run at the plate with nobody out. Big fat goose egg. Nobody out. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. First pitch to Verdugo coming in here. First pitch to Verdugo coming in here. First pitch is a ball outside. Good frame job, but nothing you can do there. It's a ball. That ball's out. All right, I've turned off my main monitor here so I can get my live reaction for a TikTok later. All right. First and second, nobody out. First pitch, ball outside. Good frame job, like I said. 1-0 to Verdugo. The former Los Angeles Dodger, as some may recall. Centerpiece of the Mookie Betts trade. Oh, man. Got a call there. 2-0. That ball hit the corner, but 2-0. They got the sombreros on in the dugout. Jaron Duran. Come on now. Come on now. 2-0 to Verdugo. 3-0 to Verdugo. 3-0 to Verdugo. First and second. Nobody out. Patrick Sandoval's feeling himself. Come on, baby. Woo! Woo, doggy. Come on now. Future Angel Alexis Diaz on the mound. 3-0 pitch to Verdugo. You know he's got the green light. Upstairs, ball 4. 4-pitch walk. We have the bases loaded. Yadier Molina not messing around. Yadier Molina not messing around. Bringing in Jorge Lopez here. Whoo, man. The Diaz brothers having a rough week. Yikes, man. Alexis Diaz, no outs recorded, loads the bases and leaves the game. Ouch. 12 pitches and he loads the bases. That is rough. Rough, man. That's a big yikes. That is a big ol' yikes. Not a good time to be a Puerto Rico fan right now. Mexico's got to come through here. You have to. There's no excuse. There is no excuse. Zero excuse right here. You got to come through. You got to come through. Anyways, let's find out if Will Smith has signed somewhere. Looks like he signed with the Texas Rangers, Steve. Signed with the Texas Rangers. Do 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 do. Bio. News. Let me see. Yeah, 13 days ago, he signed with the Rangers for $1.5 million. Oh, to be a left-handed reliever. Oh, to be a left-handed reliever, man. What a gig. You know that could have been me. That could have been me there signing a $1.5 million deal. Could have been a millionaire. Could have been a millionaire, but here we are. All right, baby. Joey Meneses with a chance to just absolutely break the hearts of all of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's last 2 exits in the World Baseball Classic have come in the finals, getting smoked by the U.S. in 2017 and then losing to the Dominican Republic in 2013 as well. Mexico with a chance to add on to that heartbreak right here. Sheesh. Jorge Lopez with a daunting task right here. Minnesota Twins relief pitcher had a great time with the Baltimore Orioles last year, but a little bit of a rough go of it once he got over to Minnesota. Not terrible, but definitely not the stats he was putting up in Baltimore. First pitch to Joey Meneses is a called strike, 97 miles per hour down the dick. I am going to live react to the video, so if it updates on the screen here first, I will not be reacting to that until I see it live. 0-1 count to Joey Meneses. Are you sure that wasn't Carlos Estevez? He looks terrible. Yes, he did look really bad. He's got that angel in him already. He's got that angel in him already. All right, Joey. 0-1 count here. 0-2. 0-2 chases the slider. It was in the strike zone, so I wouldn't say chases, but a double play ball scores a run here. You can't strike out. You have to put the ball in play. You have to put the ball in play. The only thing you can't do is strike out here. Or a pop out to the infield. Put it in play. Ground ball, double play, still scores a run. Ground ball, double play, scores a run. Pop fly to the outfield, scores a run. Strikeout doesn't do you any good. Unless you can distract the catcher enough for making a pass ball. 0-2 to Joey Meneses. Oh, man, what do we got? Popped him up. Popped him up. Martin Maldonado makes the catch. That is one of the things I listed that you cannot do in that situation, and he does it. Jorge Lopez, 1 pitch away from getting out of this. Man, Joey Meneses, what a time to go ice cold. What a time to go ice cold for Team Mexico. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Randy Arozarena doesn't believe it. Randy Arozarena doesn't believe it. Looks like he was sitting on a slider, but it never broke. Another big mound visit here. Umpire not doing a great job of breaking it up. Looks like they got one of the trainers out there. Maybe he's dealing with a blister or something. Weird. Come on, Mexico. Come on, Mexico. Wow, Purdue just got upset. Purdue just lost in the NCAA tournament to a 16 seed. That's crazy. All right, Jorge. That was an injury visit. Gotcha. I don't have it turned on. I can't hear it, so. Oh, man. Rowdy Tellez. I think this inning's over. I hate to not have faith in my boy, but Rowdy's looked ice cold this game so far. 97 paint. Doesn't get called a strike right there. I have no faith in Rowdy here. That was a way worse pitch than the first one, and that one gets called a strike. You could see Benji Gill say, it's the same fucking pitch. I love it. Come on, baby. I have no faith, but I would love to see a Rowdy nuke right here. Fouled it back. 1-2 with 1 out. Bases still juiced. They're waiting. They're rearing to go. Randy's ready to run home on anything hit to the outfield. Beautiful circle change there. Beautiful circle change. Just looks like Rowdy is outmatched up there. Looks like he's not seeing the ball at all. And I've been there, man. I feel you. I feel you. You know what it's like when you just can't see the ball. Upstairs, way upstairs for ball 2. 2-2 count here. I will not forget Mexico, Jose. Until the fat lady sings, I will not forget Mexico. Come on, Rowdy. I have 1 small ounce, 1 blade of grass, 1 grain of sand amount of faith in Rowdy Tellez right here. I need you, Randy. I need you, Randy. Come on, baby. Rowdy Tellez at bat. Randy on second. The tying run. Go-ahead runs on first. A ball in the gap could take the lead. Ball over the fence gives you a nice little cushion. 2-2 count to Rowdy. Jorge Lopez throwing some heat. 97 mile per hour sinkers. The 2-2 pitch to Tellez. Struck him out. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable from Jorge Lopez. Rowdy just one of the worst swings I've ever seen. Just no clue where the ball was. No clue where the ball had been or where it was going. Oh, baby. Well, we got danger. We got danger. We got danger here. Isak Paredes. Isak Paredes at the dish. He's homered once this game. He's been hitting the ball hard. Let's see if they attack the strike zone again. First pitch to him. Outside slider for ball 1. Jorge Lopez with a nasty pitch mix of a 97 mile per hour sinker, about a 90 to 89 mile per hour slider, and then of course a upper 90s fastball as well to go with it, as well as a pretty good change. Great pitch mix for Jorge Lopez. Not an easy task. Not an easy task here for Isak Paredes, but if somebody can do it, I'd put my money on Randy Arozarena first and Isak Paredes second. The Tampa Bay Rays here, way outside for ball 2. 97 mile per hour sinker, like I said. Crazy movement. I don't know how you hit that. If I saw 197 mile per hour Jorge Lopez sinkers, I would miss 100% of them. And if I did make contact, that ball would go absolutely nowhere. Ooh, right on the corner. Jesus, what a pitch. That was some MLB The Show perfect dot right there. Yikes. Couldn't draw it better than that. Couldn't walk it up there and place it better than that. Huge at bat here. Huge at bat here. 2-1. 2-1. Hit down the line. That's going to tie the ball game. That's going to tie the ball game. Randy Arozarena around third. We got a tie ball game. 4-4. Mexico ties it up, baby. Mexico ties it up. Isaac Paredes. Woo, baby. Puerto Rico is stunned. Puerto Rico is stunned. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I gotta tag my boy Alan. Oh, Alan got banned from Twitter again. RIP. Let me see. Nah, he's not here anymore. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Huge, huge, huge right there. Wow. All right. 4-4 ball game, baby. We got ourselves a ball game. We've got ourselves a ball game, baby. Wow. Jorge Lopez is nasty, though. Jorge Lopez is filthy. But Isaac Paredes gets it done, man. All right. Luis Urias. 97-mile-per-hour sinker, man. You can't hit it. It's not fair. Oh, shit! Mexico takes the lead! Mexico takes the lead! Mexico takes the lead on an Urias RBI! No way! No way! Luis Urias, oh my God, what a flare! A flare into shallow right field, and Mexico leads it for the first time of the game in the bottom of the 7th. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The Puerto Rican fans are stunned. The Puerto Rican fans are stunned. Talk about a crowd silencer. Mexico with a 3-run rally to take the lead in the 7th. That is huge. That is huge. Wow. Just a little flare over the first baseman's head. You're just not touching 97 in the side. And he flares it into right field. Crazy. Crazy. They were one pitch away from getting out of it. Oh, man, they were one pitch away from getting out of it. Mexico leads now. 96 down and in to Alan Trejo. I would consider this inning as good as over. Mexico goes from being 7 outs from being eliminated from pool play to being 6 outs away from winning and moving on to the semifinals. What an inning for Team Mexico. What an inning from Team Mexico. That's huge. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see what Twitter's saying. Let's see what Twitter's saying here. Absolutely huge for Team Mexico, man. Mexico takes the lead on this little bloop single here. Little bloop single right into shallow right field there. Just barely over the first baseman's head, man. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Get off, cocksucker. Salute the flag. Sheesh. Shish, shish, shish. Unbelievable. Crazy. Crazy. Put on my sombrero. You think I have a sombrero? I don't have a sombrero, man. Come on. That Isak Paredes double is just incredible. Wow. Purdue lost. I don't even know anything about March Madness, but I know that's huge. Crazy. Crazy. World Baseball Classic going crazy on the timeline. We love to see it. We love to see it. This is incredible, man. What a game. What a game. Can Mexico put it away? Jojo Romero was in last inning. Let's see who they go to. I don't even know who else they have in their bullpen. Let's see. Pereira. Luis Cessa. That's not a bad option. Giovanni Gallegos. Oliver Perez. 80-year-old Oliver Perez. Gerardo Reyes. Angels legend. Urquidy. Taiwan Walker. They got some options. Not a bad bullpen. We'll see who they go to. Jojo Romero remains in for now. We got a 1-1 count to start off Kike. Don't type Kike Hernandez's name into Twitch or else you'll get banned. Just a little fun fact from NMR. Can't be as bad as Puerto Rico's bullpen. Puerto Rico's bullpen's solid, though. That's the thing. Alexis Diaz and Jorge Lopez, that should have been an automatic win for Puerto Rico right there. 1-2. If Mexico wins, they play the winner of Venezuela and the United States. Or no. Yeah. Right? Hold on. No, if Mexico wins, they play Japan. My bad. If Mexico wins, they play Japan. And then the winner of the U.S. versus Venezuela plays Cuba. Popped him up. Popped him up. One down. Mexico is 5 outs away from a date with Samurai Japan in the semifinals. Would that be, I don't think that would be Mexico's first semifinals, would it? Let's see. Mexico World Baseball Classic. Where is Baseball Reference? I need you, Baseball Reference. Okay, we'll look at that. We'll get it later. 2-0 count to MJ Melendez. Melendez can hit. And don't forget, they are one swing away from tying it up. 2-1 to Melendez now. Sneaks one in there for strike one. Three and 1 to Melendez. Romero having a tough time finding that strike zone. A lot of Cardinals pitchers on this team. Doesn't Venezuela look the most dominant over all the other teams? Venezuela and Japan are definitely the two best teams, and I'd put USA third. But USA's lineup's so good that if Lance Lynn can keep Venezuela to, let's say 2 run, let's say if he can keep Venezuela under 5 runs, I think the US can pull it off. Ball 4. All right, they got the go-ahead run at the plate. Don't count out Puerto Rico. Don't count them out. Never say die. Never say die. 2002 Angels, don't forget. Never forget the 2002 Angels. Never say die. We got a mound visit. Let's see if they're going to the pen. Emmanuel Rivera coming to the dish. Let's take a look here at the StatCast from this game, by the way. Isaac Paredes' single was not that hard hit. 73 miles per hour off the bat. Luis Arias' single, 62, not to be outdone. Just not a very hard hit baseball. Tough pill to swallow there. Tough pill to swallow if you're a Puerto Rico fan. What team won more World Baseball Classics? So Puerto Rico has lost back-to-back finals in the last 2 World Baseball Classics. So they lost in 2013 to the Dominican Republic, and they lost in 2017 to the United States. I wouldn't say lost. They got slaughtered. They got slaughtered by the U.S. in 2017. It was like 9-0. Mexico, I don't think has ever made it to the semis. I want to say. Let's see. 2006 World Baseball Classic. See it on Baseball Reference. Let's see. Semifinals. So Mexico made the semis in 2006, it looks like. Yeah, 2006. They had the same record as Venezuela and the United States, but they had the best runs allowed per 9 innings, which moved them on to the semis. So, and it looks like they either lost to Japan, Cuba, or South Korea. I couldn't tell you who they lost to, but they lost to somebody. Oh, let's see the 2009 World Baseball Classic. Mm-hmm. 2009 World Baseball Classic. Mm-hmm. This is way too itemized. United States versus Japan. That was Japan and South Korea in 2009. South Korea beat Venezuela. Who did Mexico lose to? Looks like Mexico. Trying to figure this out. Doesn't look like Mexico moved on to the semis in 2009. I wish I could just see the tournament bracket. That would be nice. Japan won back-to-back. Yeah, in 2006 and 2009, Japan won. 2013, Dominican Republic won. 2017, the United States won. Goonies never say die. Exactly, Alex. You get it. You get it. All right. Emmanuel Rivera up. What was this? Jesus Sanchez? Jake Sanchez. Was that racist of me to assume his name was Jesus? A little bit. Jake Sanchez coming in. Not a whole lot of Major League experience to speak of here. Let's see if he can get it done versus Emmanuel Rivera, who also doesn't have a whole lot of Major League experience. It'll be Mexico's first semifinals if they beat Puerto Rico. Okay. What about 2006? Beautiful pitch. Beautiful pitch. Brought him in because he throws a sinker. Should lead to some ground balls here. Sinker-slider combo. I would not mess around with that fastball in the zone, though. Excuse me. I would not mess around with that fastball in the zone. Bad idea. Bad idea. Whew, good take. Good take. Sheesh. All right, still 2-2. Emmanuel Rivera. Mexico needs a ground ball here. 3-2 now. Tough one. Tough one, tough one, tough one. Come on, baby. 3-2. Damn, come on now. It's Emmanuel Rivera, for Christ's sake. Javi Baez on deck. That's a dangerous situation you don't want to put yourself in. I'd take my chances with Emmanuel Rivera here. I dropped my ball. Holding my breath. Pickoff attempt to first. Keeping them close. Yeah. Damn, I'm sore. My whole body's sore, man. Tired. Got him. Can we get a double play? Get a double play ball there? That looks like a double play. That looks tailor-made. That looks tailor-made. That looks tailor-made. Melendez was on the move, though. Sheesh, that ball was crushed. What a catch by Randy. What a catch by Randy Arozarena. Could be two, not quite. MJ Melendez getting back. Wow, what a catch by Randy. What a catch by Randy Arozarena. Oh my God. What a grab. What a grab by Randy. Sheesh. Bro, I thought that was gone. That ball was crushed. Dude, that's like broken arm territory. You're going full speed into that scoreboard? This man's going full speed into a scoreboard. Emmanuel Rivera can't believe it, man. Emmanuel Rivera can't believe it. That dude is big mad. Here comes Javi Baez. First pitch way outside. Way outside. Randy out here breaking Puerto Rican hearts. I'm sore from working out, Alex. Sore from working out, from pumping iron. Come on, baby. Randy, that dude, man. That dude, Randy. Motherfucker named Randy. Unbelievable, Randy. You're incredible. Javi Baez on a hot streak today. He's 2 for 3 with a home run, 2 RBIs, as well as a run scored. He is responsible for half of Puerto Rico's runs in their offense today. Puerto Rico hasn't done anything since the first inning. Fouls that one off. 93 in the zone. That's a little sketchy. That's a little sketchy, especially for a guy who chases a lot. Pretty good plate discipline early in this at-bat here for Javi, though. 2-1 count to him. He is absolutely swinging out of his shoes right now. Can't let him make contact. Oh, no. Oh, no. Javi Baez singles. Got a runner on first. Runner on first. Sorry, first and third. First and third with 2 outs. MJ Melendez gets the third on the single. Wow. Tying run 60 feet away. Tying run 60 feet away. Great piece of hitting from Javi Baez, and he's 3 for 4 today. Wow. What a day from Javi Baez. Javi Baez just built different in the, what's it called? Randy Arozarena just, sorry. Javi Baez just built different in the WBC. Come on, baby. Eddie Rosario, he homered earlier in this one. First pitch, hanging slider right down the dick, and he misses it. We got one of these for him. We got one of these. Here you go. Here you go, Eddie. Here you go. Here you go, buddy. Come on now. It's quite the spot here. Fouls off another slider. Definitely caught too much of the plate. He's playing dangerously here. He's sitting fastball. Don't you dare give it to him. He's sitting fastball. Don't you dare give it to him. Got him. Got him. Whoo, baby. Wow. Got him on the high sinker. Sheesh. He got it. He was looking for something fast, and he got it. He wasn't taking any chances. He got the high heat, and he was ready for it. Austin Barnes falls down, making the catch. What an inning, man. What an inning for Team Mexico. Playoff Randy is just that dude. Playoff Randy is simply him. Let me see. Him definition. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. 1 second. That's better. Okay. Go to Canva. Got to make a Twitter meme real quick. Do. Arozarena. Playoff. Randy Arozarena. Do. Gotta make a cute little meme. How does that look? What was that? That was weird. Why is it such a big gap? That's annoying. Hold on. There we go. Randy is just him. I lost my charger. My phone's about to die. I'll be without a cell phone for the next 15 hours. Rip, man. Sorry to hear that. I'm just going to do Randy Arozarena. Do. full. I think it's a pretty solid meme there. There we go. Downloads. There we go. Randy Arozarena. Just that dude. He's simply that dude. All right. Alec Thomas coming into the dish. We got Giovanni Moran replaces Jorge Lopez. Lopez, believe it or not, didn't really do that bad. He didn't allow any earned runs. He just allowed all the inherited runners to score, which, not ideal for a relief pitcher, but he didn't do anything too bad. Alec Thomas strikes out swinging. Mexico is 3 outs away from securing a spot in the semifinals of the World Baseball Classic here. That'd be huge. Randy Arozarena, him University. Absolutely, Travis. Travis, how you doing, my guy? Just decided to stop by right as Mexico is on the cusp of moving on to the semis. Austin Barnes, 2 for 3 with a double. Who would have thought? Not known for his offensive prowess, that's for sure. First pitch is a swinging strike on the changeup, low and away. Nolan Robbins, him University. Absolutely. It's my alma mater. All right, Austie. All right, Austie. Come on, baby. I would like an insurance run for Team Mexico here. Who are we all rooting for? I'm rooting for Team Mexico, personally. 0-2. Come on, baby. 0-2 pitch. No more Aaron Rodgers in the NFC North? Absolutely. Kirk Cousins might be the second best quarterback in the NFC now. You're rooting for Puerto Rico. Why? Flew out to center fielder Kike Hernandez. Ball was kind of crushed. Kike with a nice running grab to make the play. Randy Arozarena coming back up. Wouldn't be too surprised with a little solo shot here. Randy's only been pitched to in 2 of his 4 plate appearances. He's 1 for 2 today with 2 walks. He also scored the game-tying run, and he grounds out on the first pitch. All right, here comes Mexico. Oh, Francisco Lindor, that makes sense. Here comes Mexico, 3 outs away from advancing to the semifinals. Can they get it done? Can Mexico get it done? That is the question. Let's get an answer. Let's get ourselves an answer. How about it? The Bears might be nice this year. Yeah, that's kind of scary to me. I don't like that. I don't particularly enjoy that. All right. We got ourselves a little drama here in the 9th. A little chance for drama here. See if they can get something done. Trade Kirk and get Lamar. I wouldn't be opposed. That'd be a nice little spot, nice little trade. I don't know what we would get for Kirk. And I know it would take a whole lot to get Lamar. Alan, my boy, I tried to tag you. I tried to tag you in my spot, man. My tweet. But you don't have a Twitter anymore. You get banned again? What were you doing? Were you sending death threats to racers again? What was it? Your drivers? Your F1 drivers? Whoo, baby. Mexico with a 5-1 lead. 5-4 lead, sorry. The dangerous portion of the Puerto Rico lineup has passed. Christian Vasquez, Vimael Maquin, and Martin Maldonado are the only thing that stand between Mexico and a spot in the semifinals. Here we go. Giovanni Gallegos coming in to close it out for Team Mexico. Come on, baby. Let's go, Mexico. Come on now. We need you, Gallegos. Come through for me. USA facing off against Venezuela tomorrow. I'm going to try to be live for it. I should be able to. Actually, at 100%, I will be live for it tomorrow. So 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Be there or be square. Venezuela versus the United States. Let's see if Mexico is moving on. Who's on NMR's Mount Rushmore between the MLB and NFL? Like current players or what? Martin Maldonado, rare home run. Oh, man, that would be insane. Imagine, 2-2 count, 2 down. Martin Maldonado game-tying home run. That'd be sick. All right, swinging strike at 94 down the dick. Sheesh. Sheesh. Mexico versus Japan. That'll be a matchup. Players you like. Okay, well, Ohtani's on it, obviously. Ohtani's on it. Players I like. Man, that's tough. That's tough. I'd have to think about that. Definitely have to think about that. Ohtani's the only lock. Trout's probably on there. Oh, no. We got a leadoff single for Christian Vasquez. Oh, no. Leadoff single for Christian Vasquez. That's not good. That is not good. Not good. Not good. Big yikes. Big yikes for Mexico. Big yikes. Yikes on bikes for Team Mexico. Johnishwi Fargas replaces Christian Vasquez. I don't know if Jay Jetta's on it. I don't know if there's any one player that I like enough on the Vikings to put him on there. Let's see it, baby. Woo! Maquin trying to lay down a bunt. Get him over. He doesn't want to leave a double play situation for Martin Maldonado. And who could blame him? Maldonado feels like a guaranteed double play ball. He puts it in play. Looks like he got the bunt down. Did he catch it? Oh, man, that's terrible. Terrible for Puerto Rico. Sheesh, that's bad. That's bad. Great catch by the pitcher. Great catch by Giovanni Gallegos. Nice. Huge play right there. That could have been a very nice bunt. Great base running at first base, by the way, by Fargas. Great base running there. I'm surprised they're not pinch hitting for Maldonado. Puerto Rico, 1 out, down by 1. Oh, that might be game. That might be ball game. That might be the ball game. Popped him up. 2 down. 2 down, and it comes down to Francisco Lindor. 2 down, and it comes down to Francisco Lindor. 1 for 4 this game. Everyone on your feet. Everyone on your feet, including me. Like they said in, what's it called? What's that song? Get on your feet. Francisco Lindor at the dish. A dangerous situation here. If Puerto Rico loses, yeah, I won't get to see Ohtani hit 2 home runs off Jose Barrios again. Be the one downside. Wow. 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 That's all I gotta say. Sheesh. That's a ballsy swing by Lindor and a ballsy pitch to throw by Gallegos. I don't know what he was sitting on, but it certainly wasn't 95 down the dick. All right. Who's my NBA team? I don't really have one. My dad's a big Lakers fan, so I guess I kind of like the Lakers, but I wouldn't consider myself a Laker fan. Come on, baby. What do we got here? 1-1 to Lindor. I got to turn this off. I don't want to know what happens. I'm watching the game live over here. I want to see it live. I don't want to get spoiled by the tracker here. Come on, baby. Viva Mexico. What's up, Lauren? How we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. The 1-1 pitch to Francisco Lindor. Way outside for ball 2. Yeah. Here we go. Kike Hernandez on deck. The 2-1 pitch coming into Francisco Lindor. Woo! Big ol' swing and a miss. Big ol' swing and a miss. 2 strikes to him. 1 strike away. Giovanni Gallegos. 1 strike away from sending Puerto Rico packing. Puerto Rico 1 swing away from taking the lead. We got ourselves a tight ball game. 2-2, 2 outs, top of the 9th. Runner on first. And a base hit up the middle for Francisco Lindor. We've got something cooking here. First and second, 2 down. Kike Hernandez coming to the dish. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Puerto Rico's got something cooking in the 9th. Puerto Rico's got something cooking in the 9th. Runner in scoring position. 1 more base hit could end it. Or not end it, but give him the lead. Something in the gap could give him the lead. Your Bruins advanced, but your rival lost to the 15 seed. Yeah, and I saw what happened to Purdue. That's crazy. I saw they punched a hole in the whiteboard. Goes to show you never know what's going to happen. Anyone can beat anyone. Jose Molina, Angels legend on first base there. He also, my fun trivia fact that I always remember about him, he hit the last home run in Yankee Stadium. The old one. Babe Ruth and a Jose Molina. It's a great bar trivia question for you. Come on, baby. First pitch coming into Kike Hernandez. Ball one. I can't check my phone. I can't do it. I can't do it to myself. Can't check my phone. No spoilers here. Love all the Trevor Bauer Japan clips, especially the one with Shaq. I haven't seen that one. Ooh, baby. This is crazy. This is crazy. 1-0 to Kike. Way low. Great block by Austin Barnes. Great block by Austin Barnes. That could have been... Whoo! Can't let anything get past you if you're Austin Barnes right now. What a block. What a block. He caught it with his palm. Wow. What a block by Austin Barnes. 2-0 coming into Kike Hernandez. 2-0 count. Ground ball to the left side. Foul. Whew. Foul ball. Foul ball. Just foul. It could have ended the game there. Sheesh. Sheesh. Yikes. The Shaq clip where you say Wandong Tigers. I've never seen that before. That's news to me. You thought Benji Molina would be an MLB manager? I wouldn't mind him managing the Angels after Nevin's gone. Curious if they'll extend Nevin. I guess if they have a good year. All right. Still 2 down. 2-1 count to him. The pitch. Whoo! Got it in there for strike 2. 2-2. Randy Arozarena keeps throwing his glove down. Just a beauty of a pitch. Very clearly was sitting on something off speed. Got that fastball in on the hands. 2-2 count here. 2-2 count here. Whoo! Fouls it off. Fouls it off. I feel you there, Alan. I feel you there. Wouldn't have brought Nevin back. Yeah, I don't blame you. But in Ohtani's walk year, it's not really a good time to switch out managers and switch out culture. At least he's somewhat familiar with Nevin. You don't want to get too much change in Ohtani's walk year. Come on, baby. 2-2 to Kike Hernandez. 2 down, runner in scoring position. Got him! Got him! Mexico is moving on to the semifinals. Shohei Ohtani facing off against Patrick Sandoval and Team Mexico. What a game! What a game! Wow. I gotta tweet something out. What a game! Wow. Team Mexico is moving on. Unbelievable. Wow, wow, wow. Team Mexico. Who would have thought? Wow, wow, wow. Unbelievable. You like it, Bad Bunny? Mexico is better. Unbelievable, man. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I didn't see what you dropped yet. Yeah, that was crazy last pitch, too. Hanging slider right down the middle. Hanging slider right down the middle. And he doesn't swing at it. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I don't believe what I just saw, man. I don't believe it. What an incredible game. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like on the stream and subscribe for more. We're going to be live tomorrow night watching our United States gentleman. I'll be wearing this cowboy hat over here. We're going to watch this gentleman, Michael Nelson Trout, hit some ding-dongs off of Team Venezuela and advance to the semifinals. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. Mexico versus Japan in semifinal 1. We're going to find out if it is going to be the U.S. or Venezuela facing off against Cuba in semifinal 2 pretty soon here. Tomorrow night, actually. So 7 p.m. tomorrow night, same time, same place, different teams facing off. We will see who is moving on and who's going to win the World Baseball Classic. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Like I said, subscribe and turn on notifications if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Let's go Mexico. Let's go Japan. Team USA. Honestly, I'd be happy if any of those 3 teams win. So, honestly, Venezuela too. I'm excited. There's a lot of teams left that I'd like to win. I guess the only team that I'm not rooting for is Cuba. So, as long as Cuba doesn't win, I'll be happy. So, appreciate you guys watching. Have a great rest of your night. I will see you